If you're into law of attraction or lucky girl syndrome a lot here on TikTok, you have found this video on purpose. Um, so during this eclipse season, I've been doing a lot of mirror work, shadow work, trying to tap into the highest version of myself. And last night, I was watching this video from Hot High Priestess, which if you're not following her, you should be following her. She is like the queen of lucky girl syndrome, okay? So she was talking about actually collapsing timelines. And okay, so go with me on this. This is going to be a little bit chunky, maybe is the right word for it. I'm not sure. But so we talk a lot about stepping into your highest timeline, stepping into the highest version of yourself. All right, but so how do you do that? Well, you have to understand first, we don't just live in a universe, we live in a vast multiverse. And if you are into quantum physics, like you can read more about that. But basically, every time you make a choice, the timeline splits, and there's a version of you that did choice one and a version of you that did choice two. And so timelines are splitting all the time. So, but then at the end, like when we get to the other side of our human life experience and we go back to the, we'll call it the other world for lack of a better term, where we came from, we come back to a version of ourselves who has experienced all those timelines in fullness. So imagine that, like, this is a video game, and like on Roblox, they have a lot of these games that have like the good ending, the bad ending, the weird ending, and like 20 other endings. Okay, so picture your life as a Roblox game, but you are the person playing the Roblox game, right? You are not like that Roblox character, okay? So that's like the person playing the game is like you, your higher self. And the character experiencing each of those endings in the Roblox game is like you right now. And you're living one timeline of that character experiencing that one ending of the Roblox game, right? But your higher self version of you has experienced every single ending of that Roblox game. So your higher all-knowing self who has experienced all these endings like knows, okay, this is how I got here. This is like what's going to make me happy. This is the way that is going to be the best path for me to take, right? Because we want the good ending. We already done the bad ending. We've done the bad ending a lot of times. It's time for the good ending now, okay? So that's where we're going to. And like those timelines all eventually collapse when you have experienced all possible endings, right? And you are in that higher self state. You are experiencing yourself as the player of the video game instead of the little game character doing it that one time. So when Hot High Priestess is talking about collapsing your timelines, it's first realizing that there are every possible timeline playing out, and then coming back to that higher self version of you who has experienced every single timeline, because that's the true version of you that exists outside of space and time and our current reality, right? Because this reality, it's very dreamlike. It's like a game. It's just we're here to experience, to learn all that. So if you want to go into that highest version of yourself, right, which we all eventually do, you can do a meditation and you can talk to yourself from the future or whatever, the outside of time version of you, because it's you. It's like you are connecting to your own deeper thoughts, your own deeper being, because that's your soul. And your soul has infinite experience of infinite lives that you could have lived and infinite paths, right? So when you tap into your soul, when you tap into your inner knowing, when you realize, yeah, this kind of all just is a game. This isn't really real. This is not my real self. This is just my little game character living as this avatar. Then you can hack the system. You can change the rules. You can realize, like, I don't have to do what society told me. I don't have to worry about other people judging me, because you know what? My life is mine. Like, I'm going to play for the good ending. I'm not going to play for all those other, like, garbage endings, right? And when you make that decision and you're intentional, then that's how you collapse those timelines, because you're becoming that knowing version of you that is outside the game, playing the game, instead of the version of you that only is having this one experience, right? So I'm going to tell you how it goes after I get a little more into this, but like it's definitely like realizing inside yourself that the truth is, as Rumi says, there's someone watching you from behind the curtain. In truth, you are not here. This is your shadow. Have a blessed day, and if you have comments, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them in the next video. Love you guys.